and welcome. You're watching Cricket Next. The big news coming from Punjab Kings camp is Ricky Ponting has reportedly inked a deal with the franchise as their new head coach. Yes, they were on the lookout for the head coach, Ricky Ponting. When the formalities are finally completed and it becomes official, will be their third coach in 4 seasons. So they continue to press the reset button with Shikhar Dhawan already announcing his retirement from all formats of the game, international retirement. So now Punjab Kings are all set to have a new coach and new captain as they chase what will be their first title in the IPL. They're yet to win the IPL. They've been runners up once, and they haven't qualified for the playoffs since that 2014 edition where they ended as runners up. So it's another desperate attempt by the Punjab Kings franchise to set their house in order, to finally return to winning ways, to finally cement their position into the playoff stage of the tournament, something which has eluded them for close to a decade now, and at desperate times are calling for desperate measures. Ricky Ponting was on the lookout for an IPL franchise. He made it very clear in numerous media interactions. After being in charge of the Delhi Capitals for not close to, I think, 7 seasons, and doing a phenomenal job with them, with the likes of Rishabh Pant, Prithvi Shaw, Akshar Patel. All of them kind of flourished under Ricky Ponting, and that whole ideology of injecting young blood and youth onto the park was started by Ricky Ponting at DC, but the management and Ricky Ponting kind of had some sort of differences when it came to his availability after the season ended, and they decided to part ways after an association which lasted 7 years. Now coming back to Punjab Kings, as I said, 3 coaches in the last 4 seasons. You had someone like Anil Kumble, you had a captain like KL Rahul, you had someone like Mayank Agarwal, you had Shikhar Dhawan leading them. Then you saw Sam Curran doing that job when Shikhar wasn't available last season. You saw the rise of players like Ashutosh Sharma last season, and Shashank Singh as well. So what happens to the squad? I think retention rules will kind of make it clear when BCCI announces retention rules, which are expected to come when the board kind of meets towards the end of this month when the NCA will be inaugurated. There are strong indications that the retention rules could be communicated to the different franchises by then. And I think that is where Ricky Ponting's role will become very crucial. The moment his formalities are completed, I think he'll have his eyes locked on those retention rules. What's going to happen? Who should be their picks? Arshdeep is there. You have someone like Rabada. You have Harshal Patel, who's back amongst the wickets. Harpreet Barar has been a very consistent performer for them with the ball. Rahul Chahar, the leg spinner. Liam Livingston, Sam Curran are your overseas options, which could be considered. Sikandar Raza, not this season, but last season had a very crucial kind of role for them in the middle order. So let's see what happens. And then you always have the uncapped players options in someone like Shashank Singh and Ashutosh Sharma, who were probably the find of the season, not just for Punjab Kings, but for the IPL ecosystem on a whole, because they did a very, very good job under pressure with the bat, scoring those runs lower down the order. So interesting times ahead for all franchises, and I think Punjab Kings now will attract a lot of interest because Ricky Ponting now has an opportunity to press reset button of a franchise which has been pressing reset button for the last 10 seasons, but nothing has gone their way. I think they end up doing some silly things at the auction year after year, whether it's that insane bid for Sam Curran, I think, 17 odd crores for Sam Curran, and still they weren't clear on the kind of role they wanted for Sam Curran, whether it was he was tried as top order, then number 4, then number 5, then finisher, then a new ball bowler, then a death bowler specialist. So it was just one of the seasons where everything was all at sea. Now, what happens to the existing coaching staff? You have someone like a Sanjay Bangar, Trevor Bayliss, Sunil Joshi already in the ranks. So who stays, who goes? I think Ricky Ponting is going to have a big say in that. That's what happens. That's what happened when Gautam Gambhir took charge of the Indian cricket team. He bought his own set of players to kind of do the supporting role. So will Ricky Ponting bring back the likes of Shane Watson, James Hopes, the people who are accompanying him in the DC setup, or will he continue with someone like Sanjay Bangar? Just to remind our viewers, Sanjay Bangar joined the franchise, if I'm not wrong, last season only. when Wasim Jafar kind of moved on. And Sunil Joshi has been doing a very, very good job with the spinners, especially Rahul Chair and Harpreet Brar. They've been very vocal on the kind of support and assistance Sunil Joshi has been giving them and the inputs which have gone their way. If Ricky Ponting kind of officially comes on board, Trevor Bayliss is done for good. I think that will be a thank you to Trevor Bayliss. I don't think you'll have enough space for both Bayliss and Ricky Ponting in the same setup. There are funnier things which have happened in the IPL. Maybe Trevor Bayliss becomes a mentor or director of cricket. Who knows what will happen? But if Ricky Ponting comes, one thing is for sure: he'll have his own set of army to kind of guide this PBKS ship forward. A ship which is like nearing of a very very what how do I put it up? I think ये वो कश्ती है जो डूब रही है अब इसको बचाने के लिए रिकी पॉन्टिंग का सहारा लिया गया है. So keep watching Cricket Next. We'll bring you more updates on what's happening in the IPL ecosystem as the IPL retention rules are nearing that email drop. So let's see when that email finally comes from the BCCI IPL Governing Council. Chairman Arun Dhumal will be sharing that with the franchises very soon. So you keep watching Cricket Next. Hit the like button. Follow us across our social media handles because we'll make sure that you don't miss a ball. Keep watching.